Stone Cold Steve Austin returned at WrestleMania 38. He returned to the ring for the first time in 19 years. We thought we were getting a talk show. It turns out we got an actual match. Now, there wasn't much wrestling in the match. It was more of a brawl. But we actually seen Austin take a couple of bumps. Austin delivering a couple of wrestling moves to Kevin Owens. A shitload of beer was drank as well in this match. And it begs the question, guys, could we have one more WrestleMania match with Stone Cold Steve Austin? Now, originally, when Austin had his last match against The Rock, it was never a retirement match. It was never Austin's last match. He never said it was going to be his last match. And then it just happened to be he'd never had a match after that. Whether he didn't want to or there wasn't a match, that was big enough for him or the circumstances weren't right, we're not too sure. But up until now, he'd never had another match. And even to this WrestleMania, I do not think the intention was for Austin to have a match. I think he's changed his mind at the last minute. Because if they did plan on having a match, I'm pretty sure that the WWE would have announced it and they would have booked it as a match and not the KO show. So, does that mean Austin would maybe consider doing another match based on how this one against Kevin Owens went? If he got in the ring once, why can't he get in the ring again? And he hasn't said up until now, or at least up until today, up until last night, that he has retired. He's never come out and said he's retired. He's never come out and said he'll never wrestle again. He said it was unlikely. It's not like he lost a retirement match like Ric Flair did or Shawn Michaels did. The door has always been open for Austin to come back to wrestling. He's just chose not to do so. But there has been an update now, and Austin has spoken on his match with Kevin Owens last night. In a WWE interview, Austin says, quote, "I came here looking for anything. This is where I started. I was lucky enough to finish here. KO is outstanding, but he ran his mouth a little too much and it finally caught up with him. But it really was an honour to be here on such a stacked card with so many great matches. You just love the crowd. You love the crowd, and the guys and the girls before me had so many great matches. It's really hard to follow that, but you live and die by that crowd. This crowd is so faithful, so loyal, so rambunctious. They're behind everything you do. So I give a shout out to the WWE superstars that worked before me, the ones that work tomorrow night, but I give the biggest shout out to the crowd because I have never been expected to be able to headline a WrestleMania at this day and time. So it's all about the WWE universe." Unquote. So that's what Austin had to say. Now, even though he didn't come out and officially announce his retirement, he did say, and I quote, "This is where I started. I was lucky enough to finish here." So when he says finish here, does that mean his career's over? Does that mean he's done? Does that mean Austin will now officially retire? I hope not. I would love to see Austin in one more match. I would love to see him in a big match, whether it be next year's Mania, whether it be like a SummerSlam. I don't know, but I would love to see Austin actually be in a feud and have a real match, and I mean like actually appear on like weekly TV and build to something proper. I feel like this Kevin Owens thing was very rushed at the start. It was just Owen, badmouth in Texas. Then Austin confronted him via like a video feed, and then it was like we didn't know this was going to be a match. It was going to be the KO show. Austin never turned up to confront him on Raw. It ended up they had a match that was a brawl. It just, this just seems a bit thrown together all over the place, and it was good. I enjoyed what we got, but it would be really awesome if we could get one last final Steve Austin match with a proper feud, with a proper rivalry, with a proper build-up leading to a proper match that would no doubt, in my opinion, should main event WrestleMania Night 2. But it just shows you how big of a star Austin is. He just comes back and this brawl, main events WrestleMania Night 1. So that's my thoughts, guys. Will Austin compete again? I did not think he would compete. I can't believe it. I'm still shocked that they actually rang the bell and they had a match. But here, I'm happy that I was wrong, because it was good to see Austin competing again. It was good to see Austin whooping ass again, and I'd love to see him do it again. I don't think he will, though. I think this is the last time we will see Austin compete officially in the ring. I'm not saying he'll never come back and throw punches, or he'll never come back and give us the middle fingers or drink some beers. but I don't think we'll see Austin wrestling again. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'll catch you on the next one. But until then, WrestleMania Night 2 tonight. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. I think it'll be better than last night, but we never know. We never know. Anyway, review coming after the WrestleMania event. So till then, peace.